Hi everyone, good morning. Good morning everyone. So I think yesterday you all three attended, right? The sessions. Anyone is new? I can see Johnson, you were there. Yashwant and Nikhil. You attended yesterday's session?
No, ma'am, I have not attended yesterday's session.
Today is the first class, right?
Yes, but I have attended means yesterday night session. So that
Okay.
yeah, so wherein you have installed, I think the Anaconda.
Yeah. So we have done the same thing. So I think installation of Anaconda and then Jupyter Notebook tutorial. So the two videos are also there in YouTube, session 1 and session 2. I had given assignment to Yashwant. Have you attended yesterday's session? Yashwant, can you hear me? No. Johnson, you attended yesterday's session, right? Morning? Okay. Everyone is on mute. Okay. Yes, yeah. Okay, so is there any problem in installation in Jupyter Notebook tutorial? Jupyter Notebook tutorial, I think all of you, if you join today evening session, so can we do one thing? So for the initial 1 week, can you continue joining in the evening 8 p.m. and once the core Python is completed, you can switch to the morning timing. Is it okay, everyone? Because we are starting there. I don't want to repeat again. So is it okay for all of you three to join 9 to 10 only for this week? Today is Wednesday, right? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 3 days can you join? Next Monday onwards, you can join the morning timing. These 3 days can you join because that is again a fresh batch. Same topic I'm going to repeat. It's like yesterday if you have joined just the installation we have done, and then we will see the Jupyter Notebook tutorial, and then we will be looking at core Python, right? Anyway, we are getting core Python videos from Durga's or 170 hour, but still I will give you a brief about core Python. From advanced Python, it will be very detailed. So what I mean to tell you is only for this core Python, if you can, three of you, if you can join the evening 9 to 10, only for 3 days, that will be good. And then next week onwards, you can switch to morning timing. Is it okay for everyone? Nikhil, Yashwant and Johnson. No problem, right? Okay. Nikhil and Yashwant, is it okay for you to join 9 p.m. today, this entire
Yes.
week?
Yeah, right,
Yeah.
ma'am. Yes.
So the same topics, right? Again, I need to repeat. That's why I'm saying. So anyway, the batch is very fresh. You have attended, so you know. Yesterday only we started. Nothing has been covered. Otherwise, I would not have recommended you. This is a very fresh batch. From starting, you will understand everything. So today we'll see Jupyter Notebook tutorial and then see Python, core Python. After attending a few classes, 3 or 4 classes there, you can come to the morning batch, right? Morning timing. The same timing you can join. Okay. So can we connect tonight then? Can we connect tonight, 9 p.m.? Do you have the link, everyone? Johnson and Yashwant, do you have link for today's class, evening class? Johnson, do you have link for evening class? No. Okay. So let me paste the link for the demo class, right? So let me 9 p.m. So this is the demo. Right? Okay. Everyone, please copy this. I think this is not to entire audience. Give me 1 minute. This is the link for today's class, 9 p.m. So this week, please join the 9 p.m. class for Core Python. Once the Core Python is completed, you can come to the morning batch for this advanced Python and other topics, right? This is the link. Please join today's class, evening class. May I know a bit about your background? Are you completely beginner to Python or you have any experience before? Just wanted to know. Johnson, Nikhil, Yashwant, have you used Python before or complete beginner? Okay, no problem.
A bit of Python.
Okay, No problem.
I
So
have.
okay, little bit of Python, that's good. But anyway, we are starting from scratch, right? I have an introductory knowledge. So, okay, so if you have an introductory knowledge, I think that's good. But anyway, we are starting from very scratch, from variable function, from that level we are starting. So my recommendation is yes, tonight you join the sessions, right? This week you join the evening session. Next week onwards, you can join the morning sessions. Okay, thank you everyone. So have you copied the link, today's class link? Okay, you can join tonight 9 p.m. Okay, thank you everyone. Any questions that you want to ask, or we are all good? I think you attended yesterday's demo, lot of questions people asked, so we are all good, right?
Ma'am, one doubt, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, actually, I know only Java, ma'am. Can I go with this one or anything I need to learn
Yes, yes.
before to start this
No, no,
course?
no, nothing. Just you enroll and then you go ahead. Core Python and advanced Python I'm completing in detail. Core Python I'm giving you a brief, and you are getting Durga sir's 170-hour video. So if you know already Java, Python is easiest language to learn. So will not face any difficulty, right? Understand
But
very easily you can understand.
but I
So the
don't
answer
know
is
what is this Python, ma'am. But Java is
that's
it,
okay.
ma'am.
We are going to teach you na Python. That is our responsibility. So we are going to teach you, and I will teach you Python from scratch. Having said that, I may not be able to touch each and every module. So that's why we're giving 170 hours video of Durga sir. I was thinking it is 40 hours, but he told it is 170 hours. So huge content, almost 2-3 months content he's sharing. You can go ahead and you have 6 month access. Plus, I will also cover, even though you are not going through Durga sir's recording and just attending my classes, whatever Python is required to understand the data science course, every Python I will cover from starting, introduction, from installation, from that level. So answer to
Okay,
your question is just join and follow the classes and do the assignments and coding test. You will
okay.
understand everything.
Ma'am, now is there no class?
I have one
There is,
question.
yes.
Do we require the database knowledge and cloud and
Yes.
big data knowledge?
Big data, anyway, we are understanding this full stack course because we have this Apache Spark, right? Is there in the course content if you see. We will be
Yeah, yeah.
understanding, yeah, Apache Spark machine learning ML library. Having said that, cloud knowledge, a bit about cloud knowledge is good. And database, I already told you in the demo, I am not covering SQL because of time, but I think SQL is the easiest topic. So you can learn SQL yourself. Intermediate knowledge is required. SQL is mandatory. It is very, very important skill, right? SQL intermediate knowledge. But if you, I think most of you can learn SQL yourself. Intermediate knowledge in SQL is needed. That is not there in the course. Rest all thing has been covered in this course. So Spark, so big data is covered, SQL is covered. Coming to your cloud, we have separate course called big data analytics, where you will be expertise yourself in big data and cloud technologies. If you really want to expertise yourself in both of this, you can join that. So this full stack is mandatory skills. That big data is good to have skill, right? So when you're applying for data science, there is one mandatory and there is good to have. So these all mandatory skills we are completing in full stack. Good to have skill if you know a little bit about cloud and little bit about big data. That is good. Uh, but what I mean to tell you is not expertise yourself, but at least basics. So Apache Spark, anyway, you are understanding in this full stack. With that, if you can learn yourself, if you are not interested to enroll for the big data analytics course again, you can learn any of the cloud technologies. Mostly nowadays, GCP is capturing the market, and Azure and AWS are the winner, right? AWS is the number one. So any one of this cloud technology, at least the intermediate 2-3 hours content, if you can go through, that is helpful. Not in detail. That is the domain for data engineering people. They have to be expert in that. As a data scientist, basic knowledge is okay, basic to intermediate. Is it clear? So yes, answer is yes, cloud is important, big data is important, and database is also important. Having said that, all of these things are good to have. What is mandatory? Mandatory is machine learning, deep learning, NLP, statistics. And
Why I'm asking this because I
huh,
was thinking, exploring in Naukri.com what are the requirements. So basically, when you fetch the data, huge data, it will not majorly in the CSV or normal Excel file. So because data
Yes,
scientists
and
are
you
very
know Apache Spark, no, you can handle it. So you know Spark
okay.
ML. So in this course we are learning Spark. That's why we included Spark. So if the data is huge, you know machine learning, you know Spark. So you can handle Spark ML. So
And ma'am,
but huh,
deployment also some of the companies ask, big companies like Amazon.
how to deploy and all they ask just to understand whether you are aware of the frameworks or not. Deployment, good companies, when it comes to good companies, their quality is very, very important. They will never give a data scientist to deploy and maintain. That is a complete data to support one data scientist. 4 to 5 data engineers are there, right? That is the ratio. And if in a company 7 data scientists are there, then there will be 15 data engineers, right? Their job is data pipeline, all of that. Having said that, yes, they are asking because they wanted to understand, do you have a complete end-to-end knowledge? People nowadays lot of fake CVs, right? So if you are really not into production environment, you will not be knowing where you are deploying your code, who is the end user. That's why they're asking these questions. And deployment basic knowledge is required. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it is not required. You need to collaborate with them, right? For that you need to have a basic, and sometimes Spark will be installed in a cloud environment, right? Maybe in Azure or something. So in that case, or AWS or Databricks. So whatever platform it is, the basic understanding will always help a data scientist. Having said that, it's not mandatory to expertise yourself. Only the keywords, if you know basic things, that is sufficient, right?
Okay. And ma'am,
Except database and cloud, rest all things are covered. Database and cloud, because the syllabus is super huge, right? You know AI is vast, so I have separated out. If you are really interested for that's why the big data analytics course is uh, kind of that can be taken by a data engineer as well as a data scientist. Both of them can take that course. It's a intersection between, if you find the intersection between data engineer and data science, you will find big data analytics course, right?
okay. And ma'am, some of the companies require like a visualization tool like Tableau and BI Power.
Yes, that is also given. Recording of Tableau you will get in this. I think I told you in the demo. Tableau recordings you will get it. So as I said, everything except SQL and cloud has been covered in full stack. If you really want to expertise yourself in big data and cloud, go for the big data analytics course. There you will be expertise. Here you will just understand the Spark framework. Complete ecosystem is covered in the other track, big data analytics, cloud. So that is machine learning on cloud and big data. The entire summary of that course is how to implement machine learning and other kind of modeling techniques on cloud, right? That's the complete course is all about that. Again, that
Yeah,
will
ma'am.
take
So,
one and
ma'am,
a half months. Yeah.
I'm having like 8 years of experience, and means which role I will search for the job after this course.
Data analyst, data scientist, both of this.
Data analyst and data scientist.
Yes. So data analyst, mostly I will not suggest you because you have 8 years of experience, right? So you can try for data science and with some experience. I think yesterday demos, if you attend, you can see a lot of this question I have answered, right? Many of the question people have asked similar questions and I have answered. And it is there in YouTube also. Please go ahead. I have a class at 8:30, so I have to drop now. But anyways, please join today's kind of evening sessions, and you will find from there. So installation is done yesterday, so we'll go ahead with Jupyter tutorial quickly, and then Python we will start today, core Python, right?
Right.
Johnson, you have already enrolled. I will update ma'am to add you in the drive, Johnson. When you have enrolled, I think ma'am, I will update ma'am, no problem. So if you have enrolled for the morning batch last week, okay. So if you have enrolled for the last week, I will check with ma'am and update you, right? You have to be added in the drive. I'll tell ma'am. Okay. Okay. Thank you, everyone.